On the 3rd of January 2021, the Hertfordshire region of the Ahmadiyya Muslim Community UK hosted a special New Year message and Q&A. The event was hosted online as the ongoing coronavirus global pandemic continues to limit social gatherings. The event began with a recitation of the Holy Quran.
إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون.
The welcome address was delivered by Mr. Muhammad Rafiuddin, the regional president of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community of Hertfordshire.
Assalamu alaikum. Peace and blessings of Allah be upon you all. I'm immensely grateful that you have joined us this evening for what is the first virtual event of 2021. The agenda for this evening, as was described in the little leaflet, we're going to have some opening remarks from our respected MP, Dean Russell. Then we'll have the keynote address by Imam Sahib. This will be followed by a question and answer session.
Following the welcome address, a short video presentation was played to highlight the community's major works throughout the year. Short words of appreciation of the community's works were offered by one of the dignitaries attending the event, the Member of Parliament for Watford, Mr. Dean Russell.
We've been, I think this past year, had obviously an incredibly difficult time. COVID hit us out of nowhere, and we've had to work out how we best deal with that. Yourselves and working within the community across Watford and Hertfordshire, I've been really privileged to see these beacons of light, as I call them, as we've shone through this. We've been the light at the end of a tunnel for somebody else quite often, where people have really been struggling and they're not sure where they will get the help from, but it arrives. And I think it arrives because of the goodwill and the love of the community. But what it's meant is that I think it's meant we've had to look a little bit inwards as well as outwards. Whilst we were isolated and separated from each other, what it's also done is brought us together.
The highlight of the event was the keynote address delivered by Maulana Atal Mujib Rashid, the Imam of the Fazl Mosque in London.
So in the new year, one of the commitments should be that we should always be helping the people. Service to mankind is something very, very important in the teachings of Islam. And there the distinction of color, creed, religion, or any other point of distinction, that does not come. All human beings are same. So they are all creation of God Almighty. From whichever country they belong, whichever background they come from. These are the worldly divisions which are made there. But in the sight of God, the Creator, all the human beings, they should treat everyone nicely in a humane way. And that is what Islam requires, and we should always be doing like that.
A Q&A session was hosted with the panelists, including Maulana Atal Mujib Rashid and Mr. Dean Russell. A vote of thanks was offered by the regional president before the event was ended with a silent prayer. This report is brought to you from MT International UK Studios in London.